Welcome to Petty Cash with me, G. Sanders. Let's start with, what is petty cash? Petty cash is defined as the amount of cash kept on hand to pay for minor expenditures. Some examples may be stationery supplies, postage expenses, and the weekly office party held on a Friday afternoon. This is normally recorded as a miscellaneous expense, as we will see later. Most cash disbursements need either authorised electronic transfer or a cheque to be signed. And let's be honest, no one really has time for that, especially for small ticket items, so that's why we use petty cash. To establish the petty cash fund, a cheque would normally be written, let's say for $100. This is given to a designated petty cash custodian like Claire. To establish the petty cash fund in the journal, we would debit petty cash and credit cash. After the fund is established, cash can either be taken from the fund to make payments, or Claire can reimburse her colleagues with cash for qualifying expenditures. In either case, Claire has to collect receipts for the use of the cash. With petty cash, journal entries are not recorded when payments are made. Instead, they are only recorded when the fund is being replenished. This is how Claire would replenish the petty cash fund. Petty cash 100, less the remaining cash, therefore the cash requested to replenish the fund is $84. The receipts in the fund should also equal 84, as seen here. The journal entries for this would be debit postage expense, office supplies expense and miscellaneous expense, and credit cash to replenish the fund. However, sometimes Claire forgets to collect the receipts from her colleagues. This means that the amount of cash needed to replenish the fund does not match the total amount of receipts. In this case, Claire would have to charge a discrepancy account called the cash over and short. This is a temporary account that can have a debit or credit balance depending on the situation. Here you can see that a cheque of $88 is needed to replenish the fund. However, Claire only has receipts accounting to $84. That means that the receipts are $4 short. This is then charged to the cash over and short account, as you can see here. The example here of the cash over and short is debited, which shows an increase in an expense. I hope that this presentation helps you understand petty cash. Thank you.